Hello chatbox out there. Today in this video I just want to let you know about what I got to on my Wednesday. I hope you guys have all had a great week so far. It's a new week, so you guys know what that means. There's only 2 more days until it is the weekend. Today I was up later on than planned as I was up in the night. I woke up about 4ish and was not feeling very well. Stomach wasn't feeling very right, so went downstairs and I had a drink and some paracetamol as I had a bit bad head as well. Sat down and I felt like I was going to be sick, and then I finally got to bed, woke up, I felt a lot better. My dad had got up early as he had to take my old brother's girlfriend back down to the train station to go back off to Cornwall. I was up and I got ready for the day ahead, and I had some down toast and a cup of tea, and I went onto my Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, worked on a new structure of my book and some new songs and scripts stories for my dog drama and did some filming and editing of that. I've caught up with Casualty now and I watched some Doctor episodes, Supernatural episodes and Merlin episodes, and also watched some episodes of the Vicar of W, and I've had the Vicar of W feature stuck in my head all day now. Absolutely love that show. And my mum was up and she was sorting stuff out in the kitchen and living room, just tidying up the house a bit. I help tidy up the house like the new I am, and I have OCD, so it's good. I just tidied up the house and got everything looking nice and tidy. My dad was sorting stuff out in the garden when he'd go out from his nap. He was sorting stuff out in the garden. I threw the tennis ball for my dog house a bit, and my younger sister was out with her mate who's staying over tonight, and my older brother was at work. So is my younger brother, and my older sister was at work as well. And I read and drew and worked on some new songs and played on my keyboard a bit. Played on my own bluetac doll and got my bluetac dolls out for me to sort out, and was sorting those out, and then some bluetac doll photography and some dolls and dolls photography. And I watched Doctor 2, Tortured, Man Charmed, and some other sci-fi stuff. I just absolutely love sci-fi, and was reading some Doctor 2 and Marvel and DC comics, and read Hello and Vogue, and watched the newest episode of the newest season of British Bake Off. Absolutely loved that show. Such a great show, and I was watching some stuff off record, people I player and catch up, and watch some DVDs and listen to some season vinyl. It was Duran Duran, Pat Disco, Pairways, Paramore, Evanescence, and Cardi B, and some other singers and bands, a bit of Tom Grennan. And then I watched some YouTube videos of some of my favourite YouTubers, new vlogs they have out, and watched some Vines and some funny dog videos, and watched 101 and 2 Dalmatians and some other Disney films and shows. Love Disney so much. I'd love to go to Disneyland someday. Apparently they're going to be creating a Disney World in the UK, which I really hope happens. And I watched some episodes of Charmed, and then for my lunch I had a sandwich and a cup of tea, and watched those Henry and Neighbours, and I also watched some old Hobby, Cashew and Doctors and Shot on the Street episodes. I'm Pride and Prejudice, the 1995 version. Me and my mum watched some of the episodes of that, and I watched Murder She Wrote, Midsummer Murder, and watched Miss Marple and some other murder mystery investigation stuff, and some Far Brown episodes, and watched CSI The Bell and some other police drama stuff, and watched some Strictly episodes. Can't wait for Strictly to come back, and also X Factor to come back on the Saturday. I was watching some X Factor Britain's Got Talent, and that's so nice performances. And I watched some Dollhouse doll videos and little dolls and doll stuff off eBay, Amazon and Smith, and I'm planning on getting some new dolls soon, and was sorting my dolls and dolls out, getting my doll house and set and pots and stuff like that ready for my doll drama. I did some filming and editing of that, worked on subscription storylines, went out in the garden and did some dolls and dolls photography and some scenes for my doll drama, and I was chatting to my mates on Facebook, posted photos onto my Instagram and tweeted a bit. Lost a few Twitter followers, but so did we. Goes up and down like a yo-yo, what are you going to do about it? And then I had a nice refreshing shower, was singing in the shower. Absolutely love singing in the shower. In the shower, I sound like I could have my own record deal. Out of it, I sound awful. But I think we all sound much better in the shower when we're singing than out of it. And I listened to a bit of Shawn Mendes and watched some old Riverdale episodes. Can't wait for that to come back as well. There's so many great shows coming back for new seasons, and I'm so excited for all those new shows and shows coming out, and old shows coming out in new seasons. And I watched some old Skins and Riverdale and Waterloo Road episodes and some other teen drama stuff. Love the drama, and I watched Ever After, Secret Garden, and some other DVDs, and watched Monsters Inc. And I played on my account on DS, and played on Minecraft and COD, and played on Stardoll and some other game sites. Did some colouring pages, some more touches and puzzles, and then I did some painting and a bit of clay and sculpting making, and played with some plasticine and played with some playable and Lego, and I'm just such a big kid. Read a bit of the Hetty Feather book I'm trying to finish, and some other books. I just love reading, so I've always got lots of books that I'm reading, a book here, a book there, and I am also working on some new parts of my book. It's going really well, lots of twists and turns and plot twists, and I just love it. And I watched Age Before Beauty, the newest episode last night. Absolutely loved that show. I watched episodes of The Royal Family, Thin Ladies, Birds of Feather, Full House, Are You Being Served, and some episodes of Hippolars, Still Hippolars, and Will and Grace, and Friends, and Big Brother 30, and How I Met My Mother, and some other comedy stuff. Laughter is the best medicine. Absolutely love comedy. I watched Bugsy Malone, haven't watched that musical in a long time. Absolutely love musicals, and watched West Side Story as well. And then I tidied up my office, and I've been working on a new chapter of my book, and some new songs and scripts and stories for adult drama, and doing some illustrating, as it's a bit of a mess. Then me, my dad, and my mum went off to go see my grandma at the hospital. She's been moved to a communal area now, so there's lots of different people, so she's not in a room on her own now, so she should be able to interact with other patients as well. And she's doing a lot better. We went in and she was having a scan, so our family friend Peter, who's been a friend for a long time, was in to visit his friend already, so he popped in down to see us, but she was off to a scan, and so we then made our way off, and my uncle's going in to see her later on, so we've texted him to let her know that we had to head off, and so we're going to be seeing her, I think, tomorrow or the day after that. And I we got back, and I went into the shops with my mum and dad to get stuff for tea, and we're going to be having a salad for tea. But I got dropped home with my younger brother who works in Tesco's as he was going on his lunch break, and my older brother got back from work and he dropped the Tesco card up for my mum and dad that helps us get it cheaper, as there's like tokens that we've got or something like that. They got back, and my older brother's gone off out to play rugby because he's got rugby training, and my younger sister and her mate are back now from being out. I know you're upstairs watching a film next door to me, being very loud and crazy as per usual. And I had to redo this vlog because they were bashing and crashing about, so I had to go and say, please can you be quiet, I'm trying to do a vlog. Never moments of peace in this house, there's always something happening in this house, it's a mad house. And I watched Young Frankenstein and some other DVDs, and watched Scooby-Doo episodes and some Scooby-Doo DVDs, and Devon the Holograms to animated series. And I watched Barbie as a Punch, probably my favourite boyfriend I've ever done. And I am going to be having a salad for tea, and for an afternoon snack, as we were out quite a while and I was starving, I had some cheese and rolls and a cup of tea, and I was watching some Doctor episodes and some stuff off Fraud and Beavis Player, and played on Subway Surfer and Minecraft and COD, and played on my car on the DS, and played Ludo Cheek Spoons, Six Ladders, and played Articulate and some other cards of bookers with my siblings, and play out in the garden, throwing a tennis ball for my dog Haas. And my younger brother come off back to work after having his lunch break, and I watched the episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race and watched the last two episodes of Pose. So now I just have to watch season 6 of Supernatural and finish off watching season 5 or 6 of Will and Grace. Trying to watch the whole series of Will and Grace. Absolutely love that show. Karen and Jack are probably my favourites. I think actually I like Will, Karen, Grace, Jack. I just love them all. They're all so funny and cracking in their own little ways. Love that show so much. And I watched some classic Disney and Nickelodeon and Boomerang and Cartoon YouTube and CBC shows and films. And I watched Descendants, and I can't wait for the third Descendants to come out. And this is a bit of Lady Gaga. I'm watching an American Horror Story film, so shows, and so American Horror Story episodes. I watched some films and shows, and watched some episodes of Golden Girls. And I then went and was working on to do scripted stories for my dog drama, and it's a filming and edited that. And I read the state magazine that I got from the shops, and I'm so happy I have finally got my hands on Giovanna Fletcher and Tom Fletcher's book that which they've written together, and I absolutely love that book. And I got that for my birthday, and I've started reading that as well. So I guess I'm always reading books, and I saw this in the shop, and I had to get it. It is Tom Fletcher's The Creakers. I am so excited to read this book. I've heard so much about it. My friend read it, and she told me about it and said you need to get Tom Fletcher's book. It is so good, and I am so excited to read this. I am now off to go finish off doing some more writing. Just love writing. I'm always writing. I'm either reading or writing or drawing. Those are the three things I normally always do. And yeah, I'm off to go finish off doing some more writing and a bit more drawing and some more bluetac doll photography and watching a bit more documentaries and for sci-fi stuff. Hope you've all had a great week so far. Have a lovely rest of the week and enjoy your Thursday tomorrow, and I shall see you soon with a new vlog coming very soon. Bye.